Hi everybody. So I am definitely a child of the 80s and 90s. So I was pretty excited when I heard that they're going to make a new Goosebumps movie. Although when I saw the trailer for the Goosebumps movie the other day when we went to go see the Minions movie, I was not sure, with the whole plot idea that, all these different creatures from different Goosebumps books all come together and, create problems. I'm not sure about that plot. I'll probably see it just because I loved Goosebumps when I was a kid, but I'm not sure if that movie is going to be very good. But what I wanted to talk about today is Goosebumps versus Are You Afraid of the Dark? And probably, unless you're a 90s kid, you probably won't care that much about this video. But when I was a 90s kid, and I always loved anything creepy or scary anyway, I, along with Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark, as a kid, I also read Stephen King and watched a lot of Stephen King movies. And the first movie I ever remember going to see in a theater was Arachnophobia. So I always had a thing for scary stuff. And my absolute favorite TV show as a kid was Nickelodeon's Are You Afraid of the Dark? And when I say as a kid, I mean probably around the ages of like 8 to 12. When I was younger, it was, more My Little Pony or Sesame Street or whatever. But when I got to, 7 or 8, Are You Afraid of the Dark was definitely one of my favorite shows. And my favorite episode, I think, is probably the one where they got stuck in a pinball machine, if anybody remembers that. So, and then I also loved the Goosebumps series by R.L. Stine, which, later became some TV shows too. And the thing I want to talk about is, which is better. And I liked both. And I was actually a part of the Goosebumps fan club or something like that. And every month they would send me the new Goosebumps books along with sometimes special extra stuff. And so I was definitely very involved in that too. But I think actually, when it comes to books, Goosebumps were definitely better, in my opinion, than the Are You Afraid of the Dark books, which, accompanied the TV series. So, as far as books go, I would say I preferred Goosebumps. But as far as TV shows go, I never thought the Goosebumps adaptations were all that great. I mean, they were okay, and I still watched them and had fun with them, but I didn't think they were great. So I would definitely say, as far as TV shows go, Are You Afraid of the Dark was definitely better than Goosebumps. And so that's kind of what I want to talk about. I just have been kind of, thinking about the past and, in a little bit of a nostalgic mood since all this stuff that I loved in the 90s, is coming back. They had the Jurassic Park thing and now the Goosebumps thing and all that going on. So, if you were a 90s kid like me and you loved Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark, feel free to share your own thoughts about either and which you personally thought was better. And you can do it like I did, books and then TV shows separately or however you want to do it. I don't really care. But do let me know kind of what you think. And if you were a fan of Are You Afraid of the Dark? What was your favorite episode? Or if you were a fan of Goosebumps, what was your favorite book? So that's all I guess I wanted to say, and I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't already, and like my video. That every time somebody likes my videos or subscribes, it makes me really happy, and it makes me feel like people actually care about what I do and want to hear more. So that always encourages me. So I appreciate it, and I'll see you later. So bye.